We are undefeated at home, which is fantastic. I think that's probably the first time it's happened in a very long while. And right now we're playing Pac-12 conference matches, so yeah, it's going okay. And then this weekend we're traveling to LA on Thursday. Well, we knew these teams before going in were going to be pretty tough. Like, I think UCLA this weekend is ranked 1, USC ranked 4, so we obviously know going into the matches we got to play well, we got to compete. And I think that's a big thing with these top teams is we can't be intimidated by just their school or their ranking. We actually are good enough this year to actually really compete and to really push them. So I think even though we lost against Stanford and Cal, we showed really good fight and tennis ability with really close matches, and against Stanford as well. Being a senior is pretty fun. There's 3 of us. There's me, myself and Deborah. Being a senior, we kind of help the girls in whatever they want us to do, if it's help on the court or off, or at school, like we're there if they need any help. I think our number one goal right now is to still be undefeated at home. I think that's a huge one. I don't think that's happened in at least, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years, and the big one also is ASU. We haven't beaten them so far since I've been here, so obviously in my senior year and in senior days to beat them, that'll be like my highlight. So if we can do that, that'll be fantastic. And also I think right now, quite a short-term goal is if we actually do beat UCLA or one of these top 10 teams, we could actually maybe host the first 2 rounds of nationals, which is pretty impressive as well. I don't think that's been done here for a while. So just to keep back in that rank in the top 25 and then do well at nationals, really. I ended up in Tucson, obviously being from England, I came here to the States. I ended up in Tucson, actually came pretty late. I came like 2 or 3 weeks before the start, I think, and I ended up in Tucson. Obviously, like everyone says, the weather's fantastic and the school really attracted me. I'm doing business, so the school here was really, really good. Changing culture is obviously a big one from being in Europe and England as well. People in Americans are very, I'm going to say loud. I don't mean in a bad way, but very loud, very enthusiastic about everything. Like coming here, especially in tennis, being in England, it's just a different vibe. Also playing for yourself and then playing for a team. It's just, when I got here, everyone was so enthusiastic about my tennis, about being in the States, being part of the team. And I think definitely that is part of the culture as well. And the food's different here. I learned that. I had my appendix out my freshman year because I ate greasy food. But yeah, so I'd say the food, the people are just nice. Everyone walks by, says hi. In England, we kind of don't really do that. So that's a really nice change. And just an overall friendliness, really. The weather as well. Being in the desert is a big culture shock from England, where it rains all the time. I think the phrase "bear down" means to me is to represent in every way possible, and being on the court or off, and being on the court showing pride and being a Wildcat, really. Being pride that you play for the school, you're fighting for every point on the court, and just showing how good it is to be Arizona, really.